on the Zimbabwe fund, the honourable member is perfectly correct. There is what we call a legacy debt, and if, with your permission, Chairperson, we've been in serious contact with the Zimbabwean government. 1.1 billion rand is not a small amount of money, and it's not been easy. I'm not in a position to give you the detail of where we are with it now, but our CFO is here. If you would allow the CFO just to attend to that matter of the...
Yes, please. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Honourable Minister, honourable members. Just to address...
Can you move closer in your direction?
Is that better? Yes. So yes, there is, essentially it's $59.1 billion, US dollars, that is trapped within Zimbabwe.
Million, you mean?
Million, sorry,
yeah.
Which is close to R1 billion. So, yeah, close to R1 billion. So, as our chair has indicated, we have been in intense negotiations back and forth with the government of Zimbabwe and their Reserve Bank and various, we've looked at all the options, or many options, in order to be able to get those funds repatriated. We have not been that successful. However, in May, we did receive another document from the Zimbabwe government. They acknowledged the amount that is held there, that it is SAA's money. They had put forward one could call it a payment plan, or repatriation plan, where they indicated of the $59 million, $9 million would be set aside for utilization in country, which is acceptable to us because we do have costs, and we have expenses which are in country. So by being able to utilize that money, we don't have to fund it from our cash within South Africa. The remaining $50 million, they indicated a payment plan at amount of $1 million per quarter. Now that is a very long payment plan. That, to date, we have not yet received funds. We did receive an indication that the first payment was to be made, but there's, in our interactions with them, they're struggling with currency. So that's where we are with that. So that amount was fully impaired in 2019. So it has been impaired. Unfortunately, as we've always indicated, it would be a great bonus to SAA if we will be able to release those funds as soon as possible. But at the moment, the prognosis is we'll be able to use the $9 million in country, and we are already since July. But the $50 million, that is a situation which is going to take a lot of time to be able to release, and we're still waiting on the first payment. If that's...
Thanks.
Sorry, Mr. Hanekom, can I ask, Minister, I mean, this obviously becomes something that also should fall in the area of diplomatic relations. Either they want to pay us the money or they don't. It seems astonishing to me that they appear to have chosen what the payment terms are, what the repayment period is going to be, which portion they're going to retain in Zimbabwe, and I don't hear that there is a guarantee in any event that we will get paid at all, which would suggest to me that we then need to move on to the next step, which is attachment of assets, because either we get that money or we don't. It's been going on for a long time.
Chair, I will ask the board to elevate this matter to me with the full history, so that we can consider whether there should be diplomatic or punitive remedies. But one would need the whole history. Thank you. It has not been elevated to me at this stage.
Chair, sorry, I raised the question on that. Is there an interest factor also coupled to that? Maybe the CFO could enlighten us. Thank you.
Sure. Can we let Mr. Hanekom complete the questions? Maybe because he might deal with some of the issues.
Thanks, Chair. Well, of course we will elevate it. We had done it with the previous minister, but we can't expect the current minister, with all of the responsibilities that she has, to have been able to deal with all of the matters in front of her. But one step at a time. I think the most urgent matters have to be dealt with first. But the negotiations with the Zimbabwe government have been going on, And of course, as the minister has indicated, I think the escalation is a good thing. It had been done previously, but it will be done once again. On the landing rights, I think, Honourable Member, you